setting it off, get ready.
Today I really just wanted to just sit down and talk with you about a really random sort of game that I've got into over the last few months again. 3on3 Freestyle. You may think this is a bit weird of me to do a video on this arcade game when I'm always doing FIFA content, World Cup content and everything like that, so it's a bit strange for me to put this one out. But let me just explain. I really just wanted to do a video on this because I've been playing this game back for the last sort of like 2 or 3 months or so. I've got back into it, and let me just tell you that I'm really loving 3on3 Freestyle right now. I honestly think that 3on3 Freestyle is one of the best arcade games for sports games out there right now. I know that might seem like a really sort of hot take maybe, but I honestly think it's true. It's one of the better ones out there. It's quite well made, and it's still about, the servers are still up, even though the game came out in around about, I think it was like 2018 or 2017. When the game first released, like I said, it was very basic, and now that I'm playing it in 2023, there's so many different sort of parts to it and different sort of things that they've improved. It's really hard to tell you where to start with it, so I'm just going to tell you about the core gameplay of the game. So what makes 3on3 Freestyle so fun? Why am I talking about this in 2023, 6 years on from the release date of this game? Well, the main core of the game, that it's just an arcadey basketball game. It's so much fun to play against other people online. It's fun to team up with randoms online or your friends and go into a match and try and beat the other opponents. I genuinely love a game where you can just pick it up and play it with people online and just have fun. That is the main thing what I love about this game. It is basketball, it's just street basketball at the face of it, but there's a lot to it than that. Obviously on the surface level, you know, you've got your centers, you've got your point guards, your shooting guards, your power forwards, small forwards as well. You know, every character has a role in this game. Now, I'm no expert on 3on3 when it comes to the ins and outs of the game. There is a leveling up system for the characters. Of course, you got your level for your actual account, which unlocks you different rewards and stuff like that. But you've got to level these characters up. You can't just go into a match and expect to be instantly good. You've got to level them up. Now, a lot of people might say to me in this video, like, oh, Toboloco, this game is heavily reliant on microtransactions with leveling up your character and stuff like that. That is true. I'll give you that. That is the one big glaring negative of it, is that it is very pay to win if people want to pay to win with their characters. You know, people can just literally turn into a beast just by spending a bit of money. I understand that it's a free game. If people want to spend the money on it, that's no problem at all. But you can actually grind this game like I have to make your characters pretty competitive and decent on the core. So each character, like I said, has their own sort of leveling sort of thing. You know, you reach level 10 by purchasing these drinks, these XP drinks with the money you earn from in-game matches, and then you level them up like that. Sometimes the game will give you free rewards and help you on the way to that. It's quite generous, I think, with the free rewards. Everyone has the same leveling up system, but the rewards are different from each characters because obviously they're different positions, but even the ones in the same positions have different abilities that they can do. So for example, one character might be better at blocking, whereas one other character in the same position might be better at rebounding. You can also get card packs for your characters which improve different aspects of those characters, like stats. So for example, if I bought a card pack and got a card that increased the character's stealing ability to steal the ball, then I can put that on that character and it will boost that stat. It's very sort of stat heavy, and sometimes, admittedly, I really don't understand the card system. You know, I just look at the sort of grade of the card and what the card does, and I slap it on the character. I'm no veteran or expert when it comes to the card system on the game. And of course, as well, alongside of that, you've got freestyle tickets and card packs as well, which allow you to have flashier moves. So for example, instead of like dunking the ball normally, like a normal dunk, a normal two-handed dunk, you can have these dunks that have happened in real life. So you can do a meteor dunk where you chuck it in the air and you smash it into the basket from a distance. Those moves can be overpowered and used to a massive advantage in matches. I will admit that it is a very overpowered method to get baskets, especially if someone has upgraded their character so much. If you're not a good player, you will not be able to block these shots. But on the other hand, it makes the game fun with the arcadey aspect. So there is a bit of a double-edged sword with those sort of things. Someone who has actually paid money for the game or grinded the game can be a way better player than someone who's just entering it or doesn't know how to upgrade the character or doesn't know how the system works with the card systems and stuff like that, much like myself when I first started in the game. It's so rough when you've got a situation where you queue up for a game and then you see the characters on the other team and you just think, oh, these are high level guys. You know what I'm talking about, you know, they got their own skins, they got their own like clothes, they've got these goofy outfits on and stuff, and you just know they're gonna absolutely destroy you because they've sunk so much time and effort into their characters, which is fair play, to be honest. You know, if it makes the game way more fun for them, then put more power to it. I'm not really one for buying that sort of stuff, but if you want to, then that's absolutely fine. If you do not have a good team on 3on3 Freestyle, you will suffer as a result. The amount of times I've been put on a team where, you know, players don't pass the ball, they'll just be ball hogs, they don't make the right plays, they don't like move the ball around quick enough, they get the ball stolen, or they're just AFK. You know, that is a very frustrating aspect of the game, is that the matchmaking is very random. It's got quite a small community, this game, I believe. I do come up against the same people quite a lot, and that has led me to make friends with some of my teammates. You know, if you've got a good team and you're all on the same page and you're all communicating and, you know, constantly emoting with each other to pass the ball and stuff like that, you know, and play the game how it's meant to be played, this game is so much fun. But it can be spoiled with moments where you'll get a teammate who doesn't know how to play the game and doesn't know how to utilize the characters to their full ability, or just doesn't have a character that's good enough to ball with the same characters that you're playing against. I mean, just take a look at this clip. This perfectly sort of describes, without even words, what I'm trying to say about bad teammates.
Hey, you flashing some nice moves.
Pass me! Do better!
So pretty.
You can make it over!
Y'all need to make it happen right now. That's smooth right there. Big re-
So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, obviously, just like real basketball, teamwork makes the dream work on this game. Now, that isn't to say that someone on your team can just absolutely go beast mode and carry you, because they can. I've been carried in games so many times by high level players, or I've actually carried players myself on games because they're not good enough, and I've had to, you know, just do exploits just to get points on the board, you know, shooting the corner free constantly and stuff like that. But that is not how the game is truly meant to be played, and I think that's a little bit of a sort of negative against it again. I really wanted to talk about the character of this game as well. Just, you know, we all know the gameplay. If you played this game, it's basketball pretty much, just with some added stuff like I've just talked about. But the character of this game makes it so much fun, in my opinion, and it's extremely underrated, and I think that it makes the game sort of stand out amongst other arcade sports games. 3on3 is so unique in terms of the character of the actual whole game. I'm not talking about the characters themselves, I'm talking about the whole character of the game and the art style to it and the way the game feels. When you load up the game, you're greeted with this sort of backdrop of this court in sort of seemingly what's supposed to be sort of Venice Beach, California. You know, the blue court and the beach in the background and stuff. You've got people walking to the beach in the background as well, which is a really cool touch. I really like it. And then when you go into the menus, you've got your character who will stand in the middle, and you can go into the training bit and just play around on the court, as you can see on screen right now. You know, each court has its own personality to it. You've got a court which is set in a warehouse, the street, one that is set in some sort of disco or party or something like that. You've got one that is set on top of a skyscraper, and you've also got one which is set in I believe some sort of dream world or something. I don't really know exactly what to call it. And then you've got one underneath an overpass or something. It's really cool. I love the whole identity to it. It really captures freestyle basketball, because freestyle basketball and street basketball are obviously played on the streets. You know, when you're playing the game on these courts as well, the announcer will be reading out plays and stuff, kind of like how NBA Jam used to work. You know, a kind of an announcer like that. He'll announce plays and go, "Oh, what a nice block," or something like that. You know, it's really cool. It adds to the fun of the game. The soundtracks to these courts as well, and the whole game in general, is probably one of the best sort of fitting soundtracks I have ever heard in any kind of video game. You talk about like some FIFA songs that are good for the game and iconic to FIFA. In this game, the songs are just so good. Sometimes when I'm playing a game and absolutely dominating on the court, it makes me just want to dance along to the music. I'm not even kidding. I want you to view some of these clips and just tell me that you don't get a little bit sort of hyped when you're playing, seeing the footage or playing the game while the music is going on in the background. It is truly fitting for the whole game. Have a little listen.
As I'm setting it off, I get ready.
Y'all ready? Check. That's a clutch rebound. Nice pass.
Yo,
nice
give it
pass.
here.
Bam! Not happening. That's the thing with you. Check.
Ready to
Give
dunk?
it down. Alley-oop.
That's what I'm talking about.
Awesome.
Nice move, for real.
Y'all ready for this?
Give it now. Give it
Up
now.
over here. Over here. Over here.
Going for a dunk. Big block right there.
That's on me.
Solid pass right. Nice block. Almost out of time. Oh, swatted. What's it gonna be? Oh, big block.
Over here.
From downtown. Ayo, nice rebound. Key rebound.
Dish it to Luther.
What? Y'all need to make it happen right now. Jamming it. No question about that. Ooh. D's looking sharp.
That's
D's
on
looking
me.
sharp.
Here, I'm open.
Keep racking up those assists. Y'all need a clutch play right quick. Big block right there. Coming up
Dish
on the
it to
ball.
Luther.
Now that right there,
Nice
that
move.
right there could be a game changer. Solid pass right there.
Don't hog it. I'm open.
They leaving it swatted. Almost out. Ayo, final seconds. Nice pass. It's up. That's a big block right there. Oh, solid pass right. Big block right there. Y'all ready for this?
Pass.
Go.
I am open.
Alley-oop.
Oh, catches in the hole.
Don't hurt yourself now.
Pass me. Pass me.
Check.
Pass me.
Jump shot. Swat 10. Solid pass right there. Nice pass. Jump shot from downtown. Huge rebound. Straight racking up. Nice. Y'all better speed things up. We're coming up on the buzzer right now. Oh, man. Big jam.
Going into the characters of the game as well, the most important thing of this game, the characters are so well designed for the world around them. You know, I talked about the courts and everything, but these characters look like they live in this world. They look like they live in this city. You know, I may be reading a little bit too much into it. You know, it's only arcade basketball game, but I feel like the characters are really cool. So for example, my favorite characters are Luther, William, Kim, and Krista, the center as well. But there are a lot of different characters on this game, each with their own identity, their own play style, their own sort of special moves, different voice actors for the characters as well, different MVP scenes. I forgot to say that there's MVP scenes in this game when you become the MVP. Obviously, you know, each character has like this sort of little outro, kind of like Overwatch in a way. I don't know, it's sewn together so perfectly. And for an arcade game as well, you don't really kind of expect that. But yeah, the characters just seem like they belong in this universe and they belong in this game. I don't think there's one character that looks out of place in this world. I do love the character design, and of course these characters, you can dress them up, you can make them as wacky or as crazy as possible. I don't think there's other aspects of the game that I really want to cover in this video. I just wanted to make a video just sort of highlighting why I love the game so much. I was going to release an actual gameplay of it, but I was like, no, like actually have a video where you talk about it and discuss why you like it and that. Maybe it'll be a bit more meaningful, I guess. I don't really know. But I hope that 3on3 Freestyle continues to sort of live on a little bit longer. I don't know how long the game has got, although it did get updated and it is getting new characters every so often. A new character came out probably a couple of weeks ago actually, so you know, I hope it continues long after this video. If they do ever decide to shut down the 3on3 servers for good, then I hope that I can access it at that time when that does happen and play against the AI once in a while, just so that I can relive the memories and the good times that I've had with this game. This has been Toboloco. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little random video. I know it's not what I usually do, but you know, when I really like something and I want to make a video on it, you know, I will do it. But anyway, give it a like and subscribe. Keep it local as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.